Oh, Tim drops a brand new gameplay video out of nowhere about his favorite game of all time. Where did that come from? Left field. Or for you, left field. Hey y'all, I know I'm super animated right now, but it's mostly because I haven't had my morning coffee just yet. Happy weekend, which I think it is by the time this video comes out. Hope you all are doing well, buying some cool games, backing some cool new stuff, and just having a good time gaming. Oh, the sound of that. Ooh, literally nothing beats the sound of that. All right, Wolfpack, I am super excited for y'all to be joining me today doing a solo playthrough of Dwellings of Eldervale, but solo playthrough I haven't done in a minute. So hopefully I get everything on point today, and yeah, let's just go. If you haven't heard about the best game ever, go ahead and check out my entire playlist of Dwelling stuff. So we're gonna get started right away, and I am gonna start off first with 3 units to put on my ready area. I am playing as my favorite faction of all time, and that is the Cult of the NightQueen. They have a really strong summon ability, which I'll show you momentarily. And then let me also draw some brand new magic cards, 3, 4, and 5 to start off the game. I'm starting first, so I'm at 1 point, and red, which will be the ghost for today, will be starting off at 2 points. Now, in my hand, let's see what I got here. I got Tailwind. Tailwind's gonna give me some extra activation abilities on my tableau. We also have 1 quest, and this is gonna give me points for every potion that I have in my supply, so good to know. And then I also have 2 prophecy cards. One is called Convergence, which will give me points for every different type of card that I have in my tableau. That's really good because I usually like to diversify my tableau as much as I can. And then we also have Lord of War. This one is worth 3 points if I have the highest spot on the glory track, which means if I fight the most, fittingly, I will be the Lord of War. And lastly, I have a spell, which is Blood Rage. An epic battle is triggered in the underworld, and units may join in from everywhere. This one right here is one of my favorite spells because it is just pure chaos. But I may not be using it here because I feel like it's not as exciting unless you have more people around. So that right there is my hand. And then for my first move, I'm gonna take my unit, my worker, and I want to, let's see, I actually want to dwell over here. So I'm gonna start right here and grab this treasure token to slot onto my player board. And then for the ghost, how they work is they actually start off with 1 gate card. So randomly, this was randomly chosen for them during setup. And then I'm gonna roll a die. So number 3, we're gonna look over here on the unit side, and they're gonna place a unit depending on what card is shown here. So where the Watcher is to the bottom right. And actually what I need to do first is the Watcher's gonna follow me everywhere I go. So then the Ghost is actually gonna go to right where the monster is, and we start off with the Bringer of Justice, which is really bad news. If you don't have a warrior, you're pretty much dead. But luckily, the monster is sleeping right now because we are in peaceful beginnings, and it's gonna be peaceful until I regroup. So that's their first placement, and then afterwards, we're gonna follow the second action listed here, which says place a new realm. That means this is gonna get discarded, and then we're gonna grab a brand new realm, and I'm pretty sure that we choose wherever this one goes. Oh, frick, there's another monster. This is starting off real strong. Okay, let's put it over here. And out comes the Haunting Phantom. This is one of my favorite minis from the game. It just looks so dark and crazy. I love taking pictures with this. I think I want to redo this picture and tag on some chains and make it crazy. So this monster is going to be there. We're also going to stack on some treasure tokens. If you want to look at what their abilities do, here's a quick look at that. So basically, if you put any unit in a ruin, they will die at the end of the turn, and it also rolls 4 dice. Okay, then we draw a brand new ghost card, and then continue on with my turn. So for my next move, I always have to go adjacent to where I am, and since I am playing as the Night Queen, I'm gonna go straight to the portal. And what the portal allows me to do is I can now unsummon a unit from my ready area. So this unit will now go back to the player tray, but out comes my favorite ability, which is the dragon. So that's the reason why sacrifice is so strong, especially in the early and mid game, because you can get your units out very quickly. and I have now my strongest unit out on my ready area. So there's my action, and then we go back to the ghost. Let's roll for red, and we get a 1. So that's back over here, same thing. Watcher goes there, and then the unit is going to go over to the fortress. Now, nothing happens for the ghost when they go onto a ruin, except when they regroup, they'll be gaining victory points for that. And they also get to break the rules because they're freaking ghosts. They don't need to abide by the living. That's why they can have a unit on either end of Eldervale and it won't matter for them. So they're gonna place that at the fortress, and then it also says for them to get a brand new adventure card. Okay, so we're gonna discard that and unveil a new one before I forget. And a new adventure card is gonna be based on whatever we roll. So that is a 2. So we're gonna look here on the ghost board, and it says that a 2 is going to be one from the fire realm. So now they are monopolizing the door cards. Pretty bad news for us because door cards are really good for getting resources. I should probably get my door soon too. So that's their second card. And then it is back to me. Okay, let's see where to place my dragon. I do want to bring my unit back, but I also want to dwell. I think that I'm gonna go for resources that way I can afford my dwelling later. So I'll place my dragon there and then grab this double potion stack from the stack, and I'm done. We go back to the ghost and roll for them. And they roll a 1 again, rolling 1s and 3s all day for them. This unit will now follow the watcher, and it's gonna go to the bottom left, which is here. And luckily, they take no actions. I swear to God, if they freaking dwell just now, that would have been very bad news. So that is gonna get discarded, draw a brand new card. And that's what I like about the Ghosts of Eldervale. They're like really easy maintenance. Roll a die, do a thing, and it's back to the fun. So from there, I need to regroup because I have no more units to put out. So I'm going to, let's take this unit back, and I'm gonna place this onto Dwell to care that first, which means that I'm gonna put a roof on top of my little unit over here. And then I'm gonna backtrack a little bit because I totally forgot about my quest card. So I'm actually gonna turn in this treasure token. That way I can get some more potions and then score that card. So we'll get 2 potions, and then this one will give me 3 potions immediately. 1, 2, and 3. That way I can have 4 potions in my tray and just score this card right now. And that's going to be Discover Alchemy. It's gonna be 1 point for each potion that I have in my supply, and that's 4. That'll be 4 points for black, so that's gonna go up to 5. And then I'm gonna go ahead and score for my dwelling. So that's gonna be 2, 4, 6 points, no dwellings on this side. So another 6 for black. It's looking real good for us. Surprise, surprise. I'm just kidding. I typically lose on dwellings like every time. This is really weird for me to be in the leader now. Okay, let me go ahead and pay those 3 potions as a resource for dwelling. And then I still have a dragon left to bring back. So I'm gonna bring back my dragon to summon actually, so I can get that unit back. And I'm gonna spend a sword to get this unit back onto my board. Okay, and then everyone comes back. 1 and 1. And then the ghost will then regroup as well. Now the ghost is gonna score 2 points for every unit that they have on a ruin. And right now they have 1 right here. That's gonna be 2 points for the fortress, and it's gonna go back to the lowest numbered unit on their board. So right here, it actually shows a 1, 3, and 5. So put that at 1, and they score 2 points, 1 and 2. And I totally forgot to do this from earlier, but we'll do it now. So they actually are supposed to take a treasure token from the elemental realm that they're in. So we'll go ahead and take that from the Chaos realm, and this one from the Order realm, just a slot there. That doesn't change any gameplay. And then these go back to 3. This one goes back to 5. And we continue on. Now the real game begins because it is no longer peaceful. Let's go ahead and turn on our sound bases because there's no way you can play dwellings without sound bases. There goes 1 for the Bringer of Justice and 1 for the Haunting Phantom. This is so satisfying. I was making fun of these bases too when I first had them, and then I just cannot play without them ever since. Okay, back to my turn. Honestly, it's not good to let the ghosts linger. I feel like the more I've always let them just do their own thing, the worse it becomes for me. So it's better to like end the game quickly for them. And I do want to go get some dungeon cards now. Sorry, let's go ahead and focus on my own dungeon card. I need 2 tools for that. And I don't have enough yet. So let's go ahead and take my first unit, and wherever I go, I will die. That's the issue. Reason why is because if you place your unit anywhere next to a monster, which is here, 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 then they're gonna rush you. I'm gonna die with my 1 unit. And if you place it in a realm, then the Haunting Phantom will kill you at the end of your turn. So basically, this is the only safe spot over there. But you always gotta risk it for the biscuit, you know? So I feel like I might just sacrifice 1 unit to get some stuff. And I'm gonna do that right here. Ugh, it hurts. Okay, I'm gonna take 1 treasure token first, and I'm gonna get obliterated because I can't even roll battle dice against the Bringer of Justice right here. He will absolutely destroy you if you don't have any warriors. So because I don't have any warriors, this is going to be death in the battle, and I'm gonna go to the underworld, but I do get to collect a sword for losing that 1 unit. And then we go on to the Ghost. Ghost is gonna roll, and the Ghost rolls a 2. So we'll put the Watch over here. And again, with these low numbers, which is, I'm not complaining for it, but this unit's gonna go over here, grab a brand new treasure token. And then according to this Ghost card, the Ghost is gonna get a brand new adventure card. Depending on what re-roll over here. Please don't take mine, please don't take mine. 1, they're gonna take another fire card. Okay, so we're going to open this up, and let me go ahead and show you all the dungeon tray so you can see this beautiful tray. And I know this is supposed to be for light, I just used 1 tray, so I am replacing this for fire, just so it's easier to show on camera. But this is the next card that they're taking, which is Catapults. Oh, this is such a good one. Each of your dwellings adds 1 additional battle dice. This would have been really good to be fighting, but they're gonna take that, and out pops a brand new one. The Wall of Fire. Each time your opponent moves up the fire track, gain 1 gem. Oh, speaking of that too, I'm supposed to gain 2 for chaos for dwelling over there as well. So glad I caught that. Okay, now from there, it's gonna go back to me after we discard the Ghost card and show a brand new one. See, that's the thing, by the way, one little disclaimer there. When I turn on the cameras, my brain turns to mush. And I'm focused on the gameplay, but at the same time, it's like, I forget little things here and there. So hopefully I don't miss anything in this video overall, but be gentle with me if I do, because it's not intentional. I need a warrior to take down this one, but I also wanna buy a dungeon card before it's too late. So I'm gonna go with, any more doubles? Okay, I'm actually gonna go and, you know what? Let's make things exciting. I gotta sacrifice a little one again because I wanna get that card. So I'm gonna place a unit over to the dungeon, and then that's going to open up a brand new tile. Hopefully some stuff that I can just put on this side where it's safer. And this stack only has 2 resources because the Ghost does take 1 to start with. So that's cool over there. And then I also get to buy 1 card or 2 cards I could potentially buy, but I'm going to turn in my treasure token of 1 tool and 1 scroll. Let's go and turn that in now. 1 tool and 1 scroll, because I want to buy Death's Door, my own adventure card, my own door. We'll buy that one for 2 tools. And then I get to spend this real quick before I cheat and buy everything without paying money. Let's go ahead and spend those. And then I also get to go up 1 in darkness. That's great for me. Oh, actually, I could buy the door for order. Actually, I'm gonna do just that. Let's go and buy this one. We'll buy engraved door and then open up the next order card. There's a card, I think, in order, which is so freaking crazy. It's like the calculator one where you can change your die rolls. It's so bad. Every time Jackie uses it against me, it just destroys me. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy this door for 2 scrolls. The trauma's going back. And then I gotta go up once on order. Cool. Things are looking good. Okay, now from there, we're gonna have the Watcher follow me to the dungeon, because this is where I go before I forget that. And then the Bringer of Justice is going to turn to the side and absolutely demolish mine. Now that means I gain another sword though, and then the Ghost will go. Let's go ahead and roll for them. And they get a 1. This is crazy. Now, according to this card, the 1 would be placed to the bottom left of the Watcher, but because that's not possible or viable, it's actually gonna go directly to where the Watcher is, which, guess what? It's gonna attack the monster, but you cannot roll battle dice, so the Bring of Justice will destroy this one again. To the Underworld. To be honest though, it's actually a good thing when the ghosts go to the Underworld, because not only will they score victory points when they regroup their units from there, but they're also going to gain a resource. And for them, anytime they gain a resource, they take a magic card from the top. So in this case, instead of a sword, they would take a magic card. Okay, now from there, it's going to go back to me, and I still got my dragon. Let's see. I want to get a resource that I can slot in here real quick before I start loading up on a bunch of adventure cards. I'm looking at the adventure cards right now, and the one that I do want to buy, which would be pretty cool, is Citadel. Every time you slot your war in here, you would gain glory, and that would be really good for my Lord of War. So I think I'm going to work towards getting a bunch of tools. And to do that, I feel like my best option right now would be to go over here and face the Haunting Phantom. So let's go ahead and take my resource first, and I'm going to slot this into Engraved Door. That way I can just get a bunch of tools all at once. So we'll go ahead and slot that right there. I can get 2 tools and a potion every time I regroup a unit over there from the highest on the order track. So I'll slot a token there, and then the Haunting Phantom will turn around and fight my dragon. Now my dragon has 3 battle dice, but I also have a dwelling over here, which is going to give me another die. That means I get 4 battle dice. I feel like my odds are pretty good here. So let's go ahead and take this out for a second and roll some dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, right here, I could also, if I wanted to, add some more battle dice. I could add 2 more if I spend swords, but I think I'm pretty confident in my roll. So let's roll mine first. Actually, no. Let's roll the monster first. Let's roll the Haunting Phantom at 4. Yes! Oh my god, it's game over. Look at this. 1, 2, 2, 2. That is easy money. All I need is a 3. People, come on. We got faith. If you're here right now, I need your help. I need your faith. And comment some dragons down below. Let's go. Oh, easy money. Look at that. 6, 5. Oh my god. So easy, bro. Okay. 6, 5. That's death to the Haunting Phantom. So that right there is going to be turned off. And we're gonna set the Haunting Phantom to the side. I'm gonna take the Haunting Phantom card just for fun. And then I get to choose to go up Glory or Darkness. I'm gonna choose to go up the Darkness track. It's always good to get those orbs first. So I'm gonna work towards that. And my turn's over. That was a great turn. And then from there, let me take my dice back. And we are going to take the Ghost turn here. So the Watcher's gonna go there. We're gonna roll a die for the Ghost, and the Ghost gets a 6. Let me also backtrack real quick for the last turn. I forgot to give them an adventure card. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and open up a brand new one. And then, let's see. So they rolled a 6 for this turn. I'll place the unit in 1 second. But for the last turn, they should have gotten, let's see, a 3, which is another chaos card for them. And a brand new one pops up. Okay, so since we rolled a 6 for this turn, that means we'll take a unit from the bottom right towards the wizard area. And this one here says to place a new realm to the right of the Watcher first. We're gonna place a unit here. They're gonna take this one, and that's gonna get slotted over to the bottom right. And then we place a brand new realm. Oh my god, this is honestly happening really, really fast. Okay, so this fire realm will go, let's keep piling up top over there. And we'll put new stacks of tokens here and here. Okay, now it is back to me, but I have no more units left, and there are people dead in the underworld, so time to regroup. So let's go ahead and take my units back from the underworld, which cannot activate anything, unfortunately. But I also get to bring my dragon back, so I'm gonna take my dragon, and I'm not gonna actually activate Engraved Door here in my tableau. So this one is gonna allow me to gain 2 tools and a potion. So we'll go ahead and take that from the supply. 1 and 2. 2 tools and a potion. And then we'll take my dragon back to my ready area. So for the ghost, they're gonna take units back from Eldervale. This will go to number 1. This will go to number 3. And then lastly, they have 1 unit in the underworld, which is gonna score them 1 point, 5 points, and we'll put them back at 6. So we're gonna draw a brand new card. And then it is back to my turn. So there's only 1 monster remaining in Eldervale, and there are about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 realms left in Eldervale before, honestly, game's over. I feel like that's the way any game's gonna be triggered here. Okay. I think it's time to get a warrior out on the field, but I also want to work on my tableau. What to do? Okay, I need tools. You know what? I'm gonna do something a little bit unhinged. I'm gonna go over to the fortress, and this symbol here means I can trade any resource for gold and even magic cards. So I'm actually gonna get rid of Blood Rage and Convergence. I'm gonna turn these 2 in, that way I can get some gold. So let's go ahead and discard these face up, and we'll get 2 more magic cards, which are, oh heck yes, we got Fairy Charm. Fairy Charm is going to stop battles, and then Fireball is gonna give us even stronger battles. Totally opposites here, but this is gonna be great for dealing with the Bringer of Justice. Okay, and then I'm done. We'll move the Watcher over here to the fortress, and then their turn. So the Ghost is going to roll die, and they got a 6. So this unit is gonna get placed to the right of the Watcher, which means that they go over to the Mage Tower, and then nothing happens in the Ruin. So then this Ghost card will get discarded, and a brand new one pops up in its place. Ooh, this is not good for us. Let me get some of that gold real quick for my turn, because I would like to, you know what? I'm gonna play my first spell of the game, and that is going to be Tailwind. Now, Tailwind is gonna cost me first a scroll or up on the wind track, but wind is not even in play in this game. However, I do have 1 gold to spend for that scroll. And because I'm playing this card, let me go ahead and spend that gold real quick. I can choose one of my tableau cards and activate it. And perfect for me because I'm gonna activate Engraved Door to give me all those resources. So 2 more tools. Oh my God, I'm so rich right now. In game only. I'm gonna do a second thing that's unhinged, okay? I'm gonna go over to the portal with my dragon. That is gonna allow me to unsummon another worker. That way I can get a warrior. Out comes the warrior for the NightQueen. Okay, now with that warrior, I have no unit, so I can't dwell, but now the Bringer of Justice is going to rush me. Let's see, I'm rolling. Oh my God, I totally misplayed. I can't even bring it out, my warrior out just yet, so okay, it's fine. I'm gonna let it happen because my dragon now will die, so I can't roll battle dice. I totally forgot, but at least I have a warrior for next time. And I do get 1 sword for that battle, and then we go onwards to the ghost. Let's get a warrior to him. Oh wait, you gotta summon him next turn. Okay, roll, and the ghost rolls a 5. So the Watcher's over here now at the portal, and the ghost rolls a 5, which means on their player board, they're gonna put a unit out to the left of the Watcher. Here, they're gonna take this token, and now they get a magic card on their board. Actually, no, sorry, they get glory over here. We're supposed to be over here on glory, and no one's fought yet, but red will gain 2 victory points now. 1, 2, they're catching up a little too fast for my liking. No, they're gonna construct a dwelling. This is not good for us. Okay, so when they make a dwelling, they're gonna score points, and ideally they want to construct where the Watcher is, but the Watcher's in a ruin. So you can't put a dwelling there, and then you pretty much follow like the arrows on this card in terms of like the order that you're supposed to construct it in. So the only place that's viable for the ghosts right now actually is on the left side. So we're gonna go ahead and construct that dwelling for them right now, and that's gonna score them points just like us. So that's 2 points, 4 points, and 6 points, 2 points per ruin. So put a dwelling over here for them. They go up on purple, tied with me now on that elemental board, and they also will gain 6 victory points. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are now beating me by 2 points. No, I was winning. Brand new ghost card pops up, And then it is back to us. This time, however, I am going to destroy the Bringer of Justice. It's time for the Bringer of Justice to go down. I'm gonna go over here with my warrior. So the watch is gonna move here. And I'm gonna take this token, slot out my player board for now. But then the Bringer of Justice is gonna attack me. But guess what? I am prepared this time because my warrior has 2 dice. And I'm gonna bring my other work over here. So now I have 3 dice and I'm going to, let's see. I'm gonna play Fireball. That way I roll all 6 dice. So before this battle, roll 2 additional battle dice. I'm gonna go ahead and play Fireball. So now I get to roll all 6 dice. If I lose this roll, I may just quit here and now. Bring of Justice first. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so scared right now. I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, so the Bring of Justice is going to roll 4 battle dice to see what we get. All right. Oh my. Oh my God, bro. 6, 5, 5, 5. Fairy Charm is looking oddly good here. I should have used this spell if I knew this was gonna happen, but oh wow, this is probably like one of the best rolls you can ever get with the Bring of Justice. But if I get at least 2 6s, then we still have a chance, people. Please, Lord of Dwellings, bless me with at least 2 6s. Oh, so close. Wait, 6, 5. No, that's game. That's game. That's so close. 6, 5, 4, and they have 6, 5, 5. They literally beat me by like 2 dice. Okay, so I'm gonna take the L for this one. And here goes my dice back. Okay, so then my warrior's gonna die and my unit is going to die, but I do gain 2 swords for that. And now I've maxed out the number of swords I have because I just, you know, the goal of Dwellings is to keep dying apparently. And then that's it. Now we go back to the ghost turn and we're gonna roll a die for them. 1. So we're gonna place a unit to the bottom right of the Watcher, which is gonna be here in the mill. And then they're going to construct a dwelling, but luckily they have nowhere to construct, so we will continue on. And now I'm remembering, I don't think they should have regrouped in that first time because I forget, you only regroup for the ghosts when they reach like their, when you reach like the max of here. So if you look at their player board, so the player board here, you only regroup for them if like they run out of units on like one particular column, I think. Now, it looks like it is my turn to regroup because I have no units in Eldervale. We'll take everyone back and then go straight to the ready area because they cannot activate anything since they are dead in the underworld. And then it's back to the ghost's turn. So we'll roll for them and they rolled a 1. So they're gonna place a unit in the portal. This one says undead monster. Choose 1 destroyed monster and return it to its lair. Any units or other monsters in the lair are sent to the underworld. Wow, we just got rid of the Haunting Phantom and now it's back. So firstly, they're gonna place 1 unit at the portal and then they're gonna bring 1 monster back, which is the only monster that's been out so far, and that is the Haunting Phantom has returned. Well, that makes things difficult. Let's go ahead and flip over a brand new card. And then it is back to me. Okay, let's see here. I have 4 tools now. I need to go buy stuff. So I'm gonna go over to the dungeon with, so the Bring of Justice is over there. I'm pretty safe at the dungeon actually. So I'm gonna go here and open up a brand new tile. Oh, great. Oh no, there's another monster. Okay, let's place it over here, farther away from me. What kind of move is that, Tim? Let's move it as close as possible to us. Let's move the monster right here, just because. We don't take things easy here. Okay, we're gonna place that chaos, brand new Chaos Realm here on the bottom, and then out pops the Chaos Beast. So we got 3 monsters out and the Chaos Beast is diseased. At the end of battle, whatever unit that has fought the Chaos Beast will die. I chose a lot of deathly monsters here, if you haven't seen. So we'll put a brand new stack of treasure tokens and then it is time to move the Watcher over to the dungeon. And from there, I am going to roll the die. Roll a die for the ghost and they get a 1. This next unit will be placed to the left of the Watcher here, and they also get a brand new adventure card. Let's go ahead and roll for them. So 1, which means that they're gonna take the Wall of Fire card to add it to their stack of cards, and then out pops a brand new fire card. All right, so here's an update on some of the cards we have. We still have Citadel. This is the card I'm trying to buy right now. And then there is, let's see, the River of Lava and Boiling Cauldron. Actually, I totally forgot to buy on my turn. Let me go ahead and buy that now. So I popped out a brand new dungeon card, and I'm gonna buy Citadel. I'm gonna buy Citadel for 4 tools right now. And that's gonna allow me to, let's go ahead and pay this first. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's gonna bring me up the light track. So every time I slot a warrior here, I will gain glory, which is awesome. And then I could buy 1 more card, 3 tools. I don't have 3 tools. I have a bunch of potions right now. Actually, I could actually buy a chaos card if I wanted to. You know what, why not? I have a bunch of potions. I might as well just buy the Boiling Cauldron. So let me go ahead and flip over this one. Ooh, Peacemaker. Okay, let me buy the Boiling Cauldron. Let's see, I also should not be on any purple track. I should only be up on black. Okay. So I don't know why this was, I think I forgot from the last gameplay too. So let's go ahead and keep that in neutral. And then because I gained my first purple card, I will now be up there on the purple track. And that's going to cost me 3 potions. 1, 2, 3. And this one says, at the end of the game, gain 2 points for each different type of resource depicted here. Oh, this could score me some pretty good points if I just get 1 more different type of resource, which actually isn't out just yet. So we'll wait. We'll wait on that one. I'm actually gonna slot 1 token here now, just so I can get some bonus points in the end. I'm gonna go ahead and slot my treasure token here now, that way, and work towards this one too. And then it's back to my turn officially, since we redid that one. So let's see here, what do I want to do? There are only 3 tiles left from the dungeon, and then game's over. Oh no, okay. I wanna keep going up on darkness. I need another darkness card. So I need 3 more tools for that. So I can get 2 tools from the engraved door if I can just get some tools somewhere else. And it looks like I also have gold. Let's go ahead and go over. Okay, I'm gonna move my dragon over here and fight the ghost. The ghost is going to always recruit other people over. So the ghost is going to roll 2 dice and I get to roll 3 plus 1, that's 4 dice. But let's go ahead and finish up these resources real quick. So I'm gonna trade 2 resources. Let's go ahead and trade 2 swords. That way I can get some more magic cards in my hand. 1, 2, 3. And then I will need to get rid of 1. All right, so we got healing, which is I'm definitely gonna keep. We have arcane duel, which gives us points if we win a battle with a wizard. And then rise of a hero, win a battle with a monster with a single worker. I feel like I'm probably not going to get my wizard this game, so I'm gonna get rid of arcane dust. Arcane duel, sorry. Okay, and then from there, let's go ahead and fight. 1 die, 2 dice for red. Let's see what we get. Oh, 6 and 3, you gotta be out of your mind. My dragon is about to be taken down by 2 little tiny warriors. Okay, so 3, 4 dice. I just need 1, 6 and something else. So let's get 4 dice. Come on, please. 6, 4. Oh, that's such a close fight. Okay, so 6, 4 does beat them, which means these 2 will go to the underworld and the ghost will score 2 magic cards instead of swords. But I get to go up on glory, which means I get 2 more victory points. 1 and 2, we are now tied. Oh yes, good fight, good fight. Okay, so the watcher is gonna move there and we're gonna roll 1 die to see what the ghost is gonna do next. Ghost roll, okay, let's redo that roll. 6. 6 means that they are going to deploy their final unit on the right column. The wizard is gonna go over to the dungeon and then they're gonna get a brand new adventure card. So dungeon over here and we roll again. See what adventure card that they take. They take number 4, which means another chaos card. Shoot, I totally wasn't paying attention because I love this card. This is probably one of my favorite adventure cards in the entire game. The floating eye allows you to dominate any monster, and I love dominating monsters in this game. It's like my favorite thing to do, regardless of whether or not how badly I'm losing and everything. I just want to dominate monsters because it's so satisfying. But it is pretty hard to fulfill though, because you do need to pay 4 gems, and it also costs an orb just to activate this. So it is a very strong card at a very high cost. Either way, they have taken that from me, and then we're gonna discard this and open up a brand new ghost card for them, and it is back to me. Okay, let's see. You know what? I want to take down the Bringer of Justice. That's what I want to do. So let's go ahead and place my warrior over to the fortress and convert 2 swords over to 2 gold. And we'll have the Bringer of Justice facing my warrior and my dragon. So my odds are pretty high now. At least I can roll battle dice against it now. Okay, let's not have that scenario again where they freaking roll 6, 5, 5, 5. That's crazy. Where are the gray dice? Okay, first roll for the Bringer of Justice, we get... You gotta be out of your mind! 6651, that's insane! Honestly, this is unreal. 6651. Dear Lord of Eldervale, I beg for your blessing in this second roll. All I need now is a 6652, and I will win this fight. Will you please give me that and then some? Oh, 6, 5. Do I have anything? No, I die again. They got 2 6s. At least this was a pretty high roll though. 6, 5, 5, 5. Honestly, that would have been a good shot. If I had one more 6, I would have won this one. But okay, so that is going to be death to me yet again by the Bringer of Justice. See, I told you from the beginning. Bringer of Justice is freaking crazy. So now I lose these 2 units to the underworld, but I do gain 2 swords. And I also have to be careful too, because now that the ghost has 2 units in the underworld, they're gonna add those battle dice to any unit that I attack here. But luckily, or maybe not luckily, but I don't have any more units left anyway. Okay, Bringer of Justice takes me down. It's back to the ghost. Let's roll for them and see what they get. 1. Okay, so their final unit on the left column is now going to be used. And for number 1, they're gonna get an adventure card wherever the ghost is, to the left of the ghost. So technically, it would be over here, but since we can't place that, we're gonna place this onto the fortress directly where the Watcher is. And they get a brand new adventure card. So let's go ahead and give them number 3, which is from the Chaos Realm. So number 3 is going to be purple. They're gonna take Chaotic. Oh, this is a really good one too. I love these Chaos cards. Look at that. Roll 1, 2, gain no benefit, but you get to get double benefits for everything else. This is a really strong card too. I love this one. Now, back to me. I must regroup. So let's go ahead and bring my unit from Eldervale back, and we're gonna activate the engraved door again. So I'll get, or actually, oh, actually, I can heal. I don't have to regroup just yet. I'm gonna do just that. So I'm gonna play healing. Healing allows me to gain 1 victory point for each unit in the underworld and get them back and ready. So we'll play this, and I get 2 points, which takes me to the lead by 2 points. And then now I can activate people again. Okay. All right, Desolation is gonna cost me 3 tools. I can totally buy another thing in the dungeon, but I can't go back there yet because it is already occupied. So instead, what I'm gonna do, these are actually some good spots to dwell. So I'm actually gonna take my dragon to go over to the Haunting Phantom again. Oh, and also Haunting Phantom states that this unit will also die since it's in a ruin. All these units actually will die since they're in a ruin because of the Haunting Phantom. So 1, 2, 3, 4 magic cards for them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And my unit also should have been dead. So the ghost gets 4 magic cards, and I should have gotten 1 sword for that, because you're supposed to get swords every time a unit goes to the underworld as a result of battle, or just like if they go to underworld by any other means. So knowing that, because the dungeon is now empty, I'm actually gonna fight in the dungeon. And let's open up a brand new tile. we get a fourth monster on the board, and let's again make things difficult for us because why not? Out comes the Balrog. Ever watched Lord of the Rings? This is definitely a Balrog. So I think, what is it? The Behemoth or something? The Fire Behemoth? It is the Demon of Might. Here's our fourth monster of the day. This is the Demon of Might. The Demon of Might is one of the funniest monsters to control because any owner that has a dwelling, it'll like make them discard resources, and it's so freaking funny to watch people when you dominate the Demon of Might. If you ever try to control a monster, try to dominate the demon. It's really funny. It's a good time. We'll go ahead and put the last stack of fire tokens here as well. And then I can still buy stuff. So like I said, I want to buy Desolation for 1, 2, 3 tools. So I'm gonna spend 3 gold to buy that one. And I get to go up once on Darkness. And then I still got enough money actually to buy Peacemaker, which I will. So I'm gonna spend 3 swords to buy an order card. So here are my 2 new acquisitions. And then I'm also gonna go up on the order track because of that. Desolation might actually work out for me because you gain victory points for every resource that you don't have. And I now have 3 slots that are completely empty. Like these 3 slots are gonna score me 2 points each. So I might just keep these empty for now. Kind of works out. And I'm actually not even dwelling much. Okay, from there, the Watcher's gonna go to the dungeon and we get to choose which monster rushes us when there are multiple monsters that are trying to rush, I think. So, I mean, the Chaos Beast, I'll die, and the Demon of Might, 5 dice. Let's just try to take out the Demon. Why not? Demon of Might versus the Dragon. So that's going to be, for the Demon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice. The maximum amount of dice for the Demon. Let's see what we get. I could use Fairy Charm right now, but I do want to fight, so. 5, 4, 4, 3. Those odds aren't pretty, they're not too bad, okay? All I need is 1, 6, and I win this one. Okay, so my turn, and I'm gonna roll 1, 2, 3 because of my dragon, 1 more for my dwelling, and I'm not gonna use the sword, so I'll base it off of 4. Lord of Dwellings. It is round 3 now of me not winning a fight, please. Or round 3, potentially not winning a fight. Please let me win this one. 1, 6. You gotta be kidding me. 3, 3, 3, and this is definitely a 1. Wow. I have slain 1 monster this game, and the rest have absolutely destroyed me here. It's insane. Okay, so my dragon dies. I will gain a participation award. And then from there, we move on to the ghost. So the ghost is going to roll number 3. Number 3 means that they're going to, oh, now it's time for them to officially regroup, okay? Since there are no more units in the column, we're gonna take all these units back from Eldervale and from the Underworld. Actually, everyone is in the Underworld. So they gain 1 point per unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units, 6 points. So the Warrior's gonna go back, the Wizard, and since all these units go back, it doesn't matter the numbers for them. Actually, it does. 1, 3, and this should go to 5. So that's going to be 3, 4, 6 points for red, which is now 19. We're like constantly like pushing and pulling back and forth. Okay, from there, back to me. I still have 1 warrior left that could fight. You know what? Honestly, with the amount of adventure cards that I have, I need to dwell like 1 more time. Let's just go straight to the fortress and convert 2 resources into gold. And do I want? I'm actually gonna activate, now I'm gonna play Fairy Charm, okay? Play when a battle is triggered, no battle is triggered. So I'm gonna play Fairy Charm. That way we are not fighting because I do not want to fight the Bringer of Justice again. And we'll play the Ghost. Back to the Ghost. Number 1, so they're gonna place 1 unit. To the top left, there's nothing there, so I'll place 1 unit on the fortress. Oh, technically my unit dies too because of the Haunting Phantom. So either way, my warrior dies. Okay, we'll take a sword. At least we got to convert resources there. And then their unit dies from the Bringer of Justice first, but if not, it would have been from the Haunting Phantom afterwards. And they get another magic card. And then they also get to place a new realm, which means that the game is gonna be over like next round. I need to dwell right now. Okay, we have another order realm, and let's actually help us out for once. Let's put it over here, because I'm gonna run and gun for that realm right now, actually. So now I need to regroup after we open up a brand new ghost card. And yeah, let's bring all these units back. So my turn's over since I can't activate anything, since everyone's from the underworld. We'll take the ghost turn. Please do not dwell on my new place. They rolled a 2, which means they're gonna take a unit from here and place it on the top right of the Watcher. And they're gonna take this resource. They gain glory and they're red, so they're gonna gain another magic card for this resource on the glory track. And the Bring of Justice going to attack them here. Good, 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 good. Good thing they attacked them over there because I want that away from me, please. To the underworld they go with another magic card. Okay, now it's back to my turn and I am gonna go for the dwelling. So we'll go here and gain a scroll. I finish, back to the ghost. 6. So that's gonna take the wizard from them and place it to the left of the Watcher. So it's gonna actually be placed right here. They're gonna take this scroll from me, and they also gain another magic card. This card's gonna go. No effects for the ghost. Good thing is that this card has no effects, so we'll go ahead and discard that, and nothing else for them. I'm gonna go over to the, let's go over to the mill with my dragon, and I'm gonna dwell first. So all I need to do is pay 2 scrolls, which I have 1 treasure token for, and 1 gold. So I'm gonna pay these 2, and now I can dwell. My second dwelling, which lets me score some more points. So we'll get this roof on, and that'll score me 2 points, 4 points total. So 1, 2, 3, and tied again with the ghost. I also get to go up once on order. And then the Demon of Might, round 2. I get 3 battle dice plus 1 for my dwelling, so that's 4 battle dice. And the demon is gonna take all 5 again. Here we go. Okay, 6, 5, 5, 3, 1. All right, and for us, please, 3, 4. I've been saying please all day today. Give me 1 win, man. Why me? Okay, well, that was a clear defeat. My dragon will now die. 1 sword for me. Back to the ghost. The ghost is gonna have the Watcher go there, and we're gonna roll a die for them. Let's see here. Number 5, which is on this dragon, they're gonna construct a dwelling. So 1 unit goes here, and they actually have nowhere that they can construct a dwelling, so that's a good thing. This card's gonna pass. Oh, thank goodness that not too much happens for them because we're like neck and neck. We're literally tied right now. This is a very close game. Okay, I need to just end it because I think I can score more with all my cards right now. Since I got my second dwelling, I have like no money left. So we're looking at the dungeon tray right now. There's actually the only thing I can buy if I really wanted to buy anything is a River of Lava, which won't score me too many points. I could just go for like a treasure token, honestly, because I'm so sick and tired of the Bring of Justice. I'm just gonna go here. That I can take this magic card and I'm gonna slot it into the Boiling Cauldron. I'm gonna use all my swords because it's a good thing actually if I empty out all my resources. And use my gold too. So 1, 2, 3, my warrior has 2. So that's gonna give me 5 dice total to roll against him. Okay, let's roll for the Bring of Justice first with 4 dice. This is probably the final fight. Oh, 1, 1, 1, 3. If I can't beat this, if I literally can't beat this, I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna take caffeine and pour it into my eyeballs if this roll doesn't get me at least a 4. 5 battle dice, people. I'm gonna re-roll this one. Oh, what do we need to? Look at that, finally. 6, 6, 5, 3. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, okay? See? Warrior of Justice goes down. Let's turn off your sound base. And I will take the Warrior of Justice card, the Bringer of Justice card over here. And I get to go up on Glory, which would have been good for Lord of War. Or I get to also go up on Order. I'll just take the Orb. So I'll go here, take the Orb, and score 3 victory points right now. So then 1, 2, and 3. Back to the Ghost. Okay, the Ghost is going to regroup and score victory points. So 1, let's see, the Ghost is over here. So nothing for the Elemental Realms. So these will go back. And this gets slotted into 1. But they will score 2 points for being in the Underworld. 2, 1, and 2. Back to me. I need to regroup. So my Dragon's going to come back to the Cult of the NightQueen. The Watcher is going to go over here to the Warrior. And then that's it for me. So we will go back to the Ghost. These are quick turns. This unit is going to go into the Mill. It's going to die now. And it says Special Dwelling. Choose any elemental realm that is occupied by a ghostly worker that does not already contain a dwelling. Construct a dwelling there. Well, they have no viable spaces, so that is not going to work. But they are going to fight against a behemoth. So that's going to be 1 die, 2 dice for them against the Demon of Might. 1, and they rolled a 1 and 4. And for the Demon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 battle dice against 1 versus 4. That's death. So that's going to be another magic card for the Ghost. I am confident and I am broke. So I'm going to end it right here. All right, well, with my Dragon, I'll go here and collect gold. And the Haunting Phantom's going to rush me. So let's see here. It's going to be how many dice? 4 dice for the Haunting Phantom against my 4 dice with the Dragon and Dwelling. So 4 dice versus 4 dice. It's as even as it can be. All right, Haunting Phantom. 6, 5, 2, 1. Color me surprised. 6, 5, 2, 1 for the Haunting Phantom. And for the Cult of the NightQueen. 4 dice. Oh, 6, 5. Wait, 6, 5, 2, 1. 6, 5, 1, 1. That was literally so close. Actually, I could have won that one. Wow, okay. Wow. Okay, so death to my Dragon. I'll get 1 sword. And then that's it. So we move on to the Ghost's turn. Let's see what the Ghost is gonna get. The Ghost rolls a 2. So there should be a new card over here. And yep, here it is. So this is Endgame now. Place a new realm. So the Watcher is actually where my Dragon was. And they place a unit first over here. There's a treasure token still. And they're gonna score 1 adventure card. Oh no. So they get a free adventure card. And then the Watcher's gonna place a brand new realm. Let's go and draw 1 more card for them. Order, let's just put it to fill up this spot over here. And for the sake of completion, stack up those tokens because who knows what's gonna happen in the last round. Okay, that's it for them. I take my final turn. I have 1 warrior. Honestly, the best way to go out is with the bang. So I will attack the Watcher. Just kidding. I'll attack the Haunting Phantom. Take this treasure token. That's gonna give me 1, 2, 3 battle dice. And the Haunting Phantom is going to get 4 dice again. So let's roll for the Haunting Phantom first. And they're gonna get 6, 6, 4, 1. This is literally crazy, right? 6, 6, 4, 1 for them. I need 2 6s and a 5 to actually win this. 1, 1, 2, yeah. Great. Okay, so my warrior dies, I get a sword. And that is my final turn. I think the Ghost is gonna go 1 more time since they did trigger Endgame. So let's take my dice out real quick and roll their final turn before we score. They roll a 1. So they're gonna place 1 on the Mage Tower and nothing happens for them, but they do gain magic cards as shown here. So they gain 2 magic cards for that last Ghost card. And they will die since the Haunting Phantom is still alive and kicking. And that'll be one more magic card for them since they went to the underworld. Okay, it is scoring time. All right, ghosts are going to score positions of the ghost player markers on each elemental track for elemental power, which means that they, you know what? They should have gained a lot more elemental power from their adventure cards. So let's see here. They should have gained 2 purple, 3 purple, 4 purple total. So they definitely took this one and the orb. They should have gotten 3 points. And I probably should have gotten 2. So I'll take 1 point for me back and they get 1, 2, 3. So those are their purples real quick. And then they just should have scored at least 3 on fire. 1, 2, 3. And then they should have scored 1 on darkness. Now we got that cleared up. Let's see, they're gonna score, so red, so that's 2 points for darkness, 5, 7, 11 points total, bringing them to 35. Okay, next thing that they score is dwellings, just like a living player. So they have, let's see, the red dwellings, which are, I think they only dwelled once. Well, we both didn't really dwell that much in this game. So they have 1 dwelling in the Chaos Realm, which means that they're gonna score 5 points. And that's gonna bring them to 40. Next up, adventure cards. They score all their adventure cards regardless of the number of dwellings that they have. That's a crazy condition. Okay, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4 purple dwellings, which means that they are gonna get 20 points for Chaos. That's gonna give them 60. And then from there, let's see what's next. They have 1 darkness at 2 points, so they get 2 more points here, 1 and 2. And then they also get fire. So let's see, they have 3 fire and they are at 4. So 4, 8, 12 more points. That's, was it 74 points? Oh my God. How am I supposed to compete with that? Look how much they got. And then magic cards, 1 point for every magic card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points for their magic cards. That brings them up to 90. Honestly, in the typical games of dwellings, that's not too much. I feel like that's like an average score. We usually score above 100 when we play, for real. My turn, so I don't have any unspent orbs. And my elemental markers position, so I have 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 5 is 11. So I have 32 points. Dwellings here, which means I will get, let's see, I have 2 dwellings. So I have 1 in chaos, which will score me 2 points. 1, 2. And then I have 1 over in order, which will score me 5. Hell yeah. That's 39 points. And then next up, my tableau cards. So 3 adventure cards maximum for this one, which means I do have 3 order. So I will have 5, 10, 15. Heck yes. So that brings me to, let's see, 54 for the order cards. And then for my darkness cards, I do have 3, including my starter card. So that's gonna give me 4, 8, 12 points. So that's 66. It's getting there. It's slowly getting there. And then I also have chaos, which will give me 2 points. Okay. And then, oh my God, no, this is a complete blowout. Next up is vault scoring. I do have 1 vault. So at the end of the game, getting 2 points for each different type of resource. I gain 2, 4, 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 74. And prophecy cards, I do have 1 final one. I am the lowest on this track, so I don't get Lord of War. And with that said, final score, if everything ended up being right in this game, after all the corrections, 90 points for the ghost and 74 points for me. 16 points. That's that's pretty bad. But these ghosts they get so many points for magic cards. That's why I always like to end the game quickly with them, because if not, it's just wild out there, you know? Anyways, we made it to the very end. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me on today's solo gameplay video. I definitely want to do a lot more, not just of dwellings, but a lot of other games too. But definitely some more dwellings too, so I can play with some other factions and just kick it. Just kick and hang out with you all and play some games. So thank you all so much for watching. If you made it to the very end, comment so close for a very, very not really close game. I'll see you all in the next one.